it's Elaine Michaels, and I know it's been a little while since I went live on my fan page. Hello, hello to you from Oregon, and specifically, I'm coming to you live from Eugene, Oregon. If you don't know where that is, look on a map and find it, because I didn't know where this was before this summer. Before I got this summer job here in Oregon, that's right, I am doing physical therapy in the Northwest, which is very far from where I'm from, and loving it. And the best thing about it is that I'm able to take my business on the road with me. I'm getting a lot of questions about how I'm doing it, and it's just like you would at home. You know, you work your business in the nooks and crannies of your day. And so I'm sitting here on the weekend. I took a weekend away to see some sites, some local sites, and I'll be stepping out there to check out some more. This morning I got to see the downtown and the Saturday farmers market. Oh my gosh, it was amazing to be around all these artisans, all these business owners, and they are promoting their products and just putting their shop out there, and it was really inspiring to me. And so if you're new and you're wanting to get started, whether you have a traditional business that you want to go online to create a bigger audience, or whether you're doing network marketing and you're just starting out, I'm glad that you're here, and because you and I are pretty much in the same shoes. I'm not too far from where you're starting, and I just learned maybe a couple months ago about growing your business to a larger audience and doing it online using attraction marketing. Now, if those of you who don't know what attraction marketing is, that's okay. I didn't either. In fact, I called up a girlfriend of mine who went to business school. I know she studied at a really good business school, and I was asking her and picking her brain and saying, what is attraction marketing? And she really couldn't really explain it to me that much. And so at that point, I really started to dig real deep and do my own research and learn. And so even though I have a full-time job here this summer, I want to let you know that I make the time to pour into personal development, because that is one key thing that you really need to do every day. And so people ask me how I'm doing it. I actually wake up early and I go to this local Starbucks. There's maybe one in town, and I use their Wi-Fi while I am eating breakfast and spend about an hour learning more about what I want to learn about, which is attraction marketing. And if you don't know much about it, it's a great way to sort of put your brand out there. And if you don't know what that means, it means figuring out who you are, who you want to be, and putting that out there so that people know about you and that they are then attracted to you. Because ultimately, with your business, you want to find like-minded people that you want to work with, that maybe share your values, that maybe share your vision. Because a lot of people probably haven't figured out that vision yet, or maybe they're thinking about becoming an entrepreneur, but they're not really sure what that entails. But for me, it took me a while to realize that I really was looking for the freedom to kind of work in the nooks and crannies of my day, and to also keep my professional job or traditional job, and just to have the freedom of not having to clock in and clock out and be at a certain location, certain place. Whereas I can work anytime that I have free and work as much as I want, and have the freedom of being anywhere and working from anywhere. And that was what attracted me to becoming an entrepreneur and having my own business as a side project for now, alongside my professional career. So if you want to know more about your brand and figuring that out, go check out my blog, www.elainemichaels.com. I talk a little bit about that and all the little steps that I'm taking. And I would like for you to come on this journey with me, because launching your brand is really the first step you really need to take. It may not be that easy for some people if you haven't really thought much about what your brand is going to be. But let me give you another thought. Another thought is that, where can you launch your brand? Well, you can launch your brand on a social media platform that you use. And there's a lot of people that use Facebook. And it's a great way to start on Facebook if you have a small audience on Facebook. And there's a lot of things here I wanted to read to you that might help you sort of know the reach that Facebook does have. Okay, at the end of 2015, it was estimated that 1.5 billion active users are on Facebook. Okay, so I'm sure by now there's even more than that. And I think it's maybe up to close to 2 billion users every day. Okay, so that increase is probably about 25% each year. So if you're starting on Facebook now, and a year from now, there's going to be even more users, more people that you can reach out to, more people that you can connect with. Okay, so on average, someone will like or share a post across 10 million websites daily. Isn't that crazy? I mean, just think about it. Think about how many people you can reach with just one post, and you could do it without having to pay for ads on Facebook. Okay, if you haven't thought about your Facebook page, do think about it, but also consider making a business Facebook page rather than using your personal page. And I talk about this on my blog, the difference between using your personal page and a page for your business. So just think about that. It's very simple and free to create a new business page, because 5 new profiles are made every second on Facebook. So think about that. As we're talking on this, a bunch of people have just created a new profile on Facebook. So that's increasing the users on Facebook and people that are out there that you can reach out to. Okay? So on Facebook, 76% of the users are females. So if you have something, a product that probably a female would like to purchase or try, that is a huge reach for you. And don't worry, because if you have products for males or both that could benefit from it, 66% of the users are males. Okay, and so if you're making posts on Facebook to reach your audience, what is a good time to put your posts on? The statistic here says that the highest traffic is between 1 and 3 p.m. in the middle of the week. Now, I'm not really sure which time zone that was in, but I'm sure whatever time zone you're in, that time frame would be a great time to make a post and reach your audience. Okay, so I hope that little tidbit helps you get started. Of course, the best thing to do is, as you're learning everything, is to make sure that you implement what you learn. So many times we listen in on these talks and webinars, and we take a lot of notes, but we actually don't implement, and that's where we're losing out on growing our business. So I hope you take that tidbit and implement something today, because remember, every little bit counts in your daily activities. For more information, stay tuned right here on my page, as I'll be giving more tidbits live. And also check out my blog, www.elainemichaels.com, and I explain how I'm doing this on the road and growing my business. All right, have a great Saturday. Bye-bye.